Opinions expressed on this program or the products endorsed on this program are not necessarily those of KTLV Radio.
Good morning, Oklahoma City, and welcome to the Clara Luper Show. In a moment, your host, Sister Clara Luper.
Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a happy good morning to you wherever you are. This is the Clara Luper Radio Show, and today's show is being brought to you by your Allstate agent, Marilyn Hildridge. Marilyn is located at 730 North Britton Road here in Oklahoma City, and she wants to be your insurance agent. You may call her at 843-0811. Once again, this is our program. And today's program is going to be exciting because you're going to be listening. And it's being made possible by Black's Flower Shop, Mrs. Gloria Matthews' favorite shop. Located at 8485 Northeast 23rd Street in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Fresh flowers, plants, balloon bouquets, fruit baskets, gifts, flowers for all occasions, funeral flowers and sprays. The telephone number is 424-5715. They are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturday they are open until 12 o'clock. So you have plenty of time to order your flowers. Once again, Black's Flower Shop, located at 8485 Northeast 23rd Street in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. A big thank you and congratulations to all of you that marched in the Martin Luther King parade. Now we are calling upon you to march to the polls and vote. We want you to march to church. We want you to continue the great march. And no one will ever forget Dr. McClellan from Tulsa, Oklahoma, that told us you got to push. If you don't push, you can't move. Isn't that something? He told us, if you don't push, you can't move. And we are going to have to push for our rights. We're going to have to push for our opportunities. Now remember, he said if we don't push, if you don't push, you won't move. So let us continue to push as long as we live and then pass it on to the next generation. Reverend Louis J. Mays has come back to Oklahoma City. His funeral services will be held today at 11 o'clock at the St. John's Baptist Church on North Kelly in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Many of you will remember the voice of Reverend Mays, who cried out over this radio station on a mission known as Whatever You Need, God Has It. Although he was born in Texas and was educated in Texas and Oklahoma because he's a graduate of Langston University, although he moved to Texas, his thoughts were always in Oklahoma City. Many of you will remember him in various ways. You will remember his voice on this radio station, crying out, telling you that if you need it, God has it. Many of you will remember him as a pastor of the Garden Addition Baptist Church. Many of you remember him as the pastor of the First Baptist Church in Luper, Oklahoma. But then who can forget his work at St. John's Missionary Baptist Church under the leadership of Dr. W.K. Jackson? Who can forget? But he's coming back to Oklahoma, where he will be buried. Today, the funeral will be at 11 o'clock. Dr. Jemison will be delivering the eulogy. And those of us of the KTLV family would like to extend our sympathy to his beautiful children, Margaret, Charlotte, Marcia, and Sharon, and to the friends that he made through the years. Clara Luper reporting. Get your pencils and paper out because I do have something very special for you. I would like to invite all of you to join us this evening. You are cordially invited to attend the Clara Luper Scholarship Awards ceremony. You, your family and friends. You're requested to join me in commemorating the achievements of the Clara Luper Scholarships recipients today at 6 p.m. It will be held at the Temple of Faith Full Gospel Church, located at 1444 Northwest 28th Street in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. According to Mrs. Maxine Stale, there will be a reception immediately following the award ceremony. The first recipients are returning home to receive additional scholarships. Brandon Bright from the University of Central Oklahoma. Tiffany Ed, Oklahoma State University. Candace Mack, Langston University. Keota Miles, Langston University. Charla Deneen Watkins, Langston University. These young people you remember in 2002, each of them received $4,000. But today, they will receive an additional $4,000. And I'm happy to report to you that they have done so well in our school. And I want you to be there to witness it because who would have believed it? Clara Luper, may I help you?
Good morning, Mrs. Luper.
Good morning.
This is Dina Red, your admin aide.
Yes.
Now, would you please give some specific information again on the time, location, and the name of that church where these awards will be given? And then I want to say something else. This is $20,000 that's being given.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
I want to congratulate you. I want you to know that this wouldn't even happen were it not for the good name and the good conduct that you've maintained over the years.
And the people that have helped me, like you and everybody that has helped me, it's a tribute to them.
Yes, ma'am. Would you please give us that information again?
At 6 p.m. in the Temple of Faith Full Gospel Church, located at 1444 Northwest 28th Street in Oklahoma City.
Okay. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I plan to see you there.
Okay, thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I thought you were going to thank everybody for attending that big birthday party, but that's okay. Well, I'll do it myself. You remember last year we presented the 2003 recipients, and I'm happy to report to you that you will see them because I gave each one of those young people $4,000 each. You will be able to see Kia Hornbeek this evening, Donna Harmon. Incidentally, Kia is at Oklahoma City University. Donna is at the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma City. Aaliyah Park is at Oklahoma City University. Illyria Smith is at Cameron University, and Brandon Turner at the University of Central Oklahoma. You will be able to see all of these young people today at 6 o'clock. Don't miss that opportunity. What an opportunity. And I would certainly like to thank E.K. Gaylord II and his friends who are sponsors of the scholarships. And our scholarship address will be delivered this evening by that leader, and I know he's a leader, Mr. Russell Perry. When this scholarship was set up, Mr. E.K. Gaylord II became the president of the Scholarship Foundation. I'm Clara Luper, vice president, and Russell Perry, secretary treasurer. Oh, but today, oh, that feeling to be able to give out $4,000 each to Brandon, Tiffany, Candace, Keota, and Charlotte. I'll see you there. Now, I know you will be there because you realize that whatever Clara Luper has done, it's been because of you. Calvin, how do you feel about Scholarship Day today?
Mom, a little delay there. But, Mom, I feel fantastic. I feel tremendous. I feel great. And most of all, I feel humbled because of the fact that this is a scholarship that you've given. I've seen these young people. I've seen their growth. I've seen their dedication that they've made to education. That's what it's all about. We'll be talking a little bit more about that. But then the best thing, I want to thank God for giving you the strength, the fortitude, and the knowledge to go ahead and to help make this scholarship available and to help these young people. And then, too, I want to talk about the Miss Black, no, not Miss Black, Oklahoma City pageant is coming up, but I want to talk about the 2004 celebration of Martin Luther King's Day here in Oklahoma City, especially there in Midwest City. Fantastic breakfast, good things happened. There were 1,000, well, I think it might have been about 800 people there. But those people there understood what was happening with the Martin Luther King Day celebration. Dr. Henderson, great speech. You know, there were a lot of people there, but we'll talk more about that, Mom, because we have a call on the line. I want to give them an opportunity. I'll be here another 47 minutes because of the fact that this is the Clara Luper Radio Show. We're live and we're in beautiful living color, and we invite you to call that friend, to call that neighbor, invite them to be a part of this, the best radio show in Oklahoma, in the Southwest, in the nation. Clara Luper Radio Show. Good morning. How may I help you?
Good morning, Calvin, and also Clara, and to all of you who are listening this morning in Radio Land. I am Little Ruth Hunter, and I was calling in to thank all of you who attended the wonderful breakfast for the Dr. Martin Luther King's breakfast. Because if you missed that, you missed the treat of your life. Because we met out at the Reed's Center, and brother, that place was packed. We were there, witnessing a beautiful breakfast in memory of Dr. Martin Luther King. So get out and see what's happening in your community and see what you can do to help your community. That was a wonderful and a beautiful, beautiful breakfast. And I understand that Ms. Luper had more guests there than all of the other people who were on the staff. That is the planning committees. And I want to thank all of those. And they had a wonderful breakfast, a lovely breakfast, and plenty of food. And Dr. Henderson gave us a wonderful, wonderful message.
How about Miss Black, Oklahoma, and her rendition of Amazing Grace?
Oh, the girl on the saxophone was beautiful.
Now, the queen, the only Miss Black, Oklahoma.
I beg your pardon?
I say the only Miss Black, Oklahoma.
Well, that is true. That is true. But she was beautiful, and the people thoroughly enjoyed it. She got a standing ovation for her rendition, and I want to tell her to keep on keeping on, because the saxophone solo on Amazing Grace was really warm, hearty, and touching.
Okay, what about this evening? Are you excited about this evening?
Well, I am excited about this evening, and I want to thank the people for coming to the parade now. And then after thanking you for coming to the parade and participating in the parade, I want to say a big thanks. Now, about the program this afternoon. Now, I want to give you this address again so you can say, I thought. But now, I want you to listen real. Here we go. Do you have your pencil and paper? This is the address. Now, the address is 1444 North Northwest 28th in the Temple of Faith Full Gospel Church. Now, I'm telling you that because we're so accustomed to going northeast that we go there and say, what do we thought? But now I'm telling you that it is 1444 Northwest 28th. And this is where Clara Luper will present scholarship awards to those who received them last year. And, you know, if you are interested in trying to advance yourself and trying to get an education, I put myself somewhere in this position to get some of this money. I wouldn't let all this money pass me by, and I would have a chance to get some of it. And I know you saw in the paper the rules and the regulations and what you had to do. Now, it's such an easy thing to do, such an easy thing. You don't have to go and chop cotton, pick cotton. You don't have to even go out and wash dishes and do maid work. All you have to do is join some activities. Now, you read it in the paper, so if you didn't, you call me and I tell you what was in the paper, so that you can, too, become a part of this scholarship fund, this Clara Luper Scholarship Award. And I want to thank the person who is backing Mrs. Luper and who has the faith and the confidence. And because of her work and her accomplishments over the years and through the years, and how we have scuffled and worked so hard to attain this goal, that he felt that this was something that he could do to help. And I want to, again, congratulate Mrs. Luper that she is the person.
Well, I want to congratulate you because without you and others like you, I would not be able to do it. And that's why all of you will be there this evening, because you know you have made it possible. I'm not dumb enough to believe that I did it. I did it because of the people in Hoffman, Grayson, Oklahoma City, and all over this country that have made me whatever I am. Thank you, lady,
But let me
and
tell
I'll
you,
see
now,
you.
if you didn't get an invitation, you said, well, I didn't get an invitation. You didn't have to get an invitation.
But
because
we're giving them an
DKG
invitation.
This is a
and
public
friends
invitation.
sponsored this scholarship. So I'm giving you an invitation. Now, don't say you didn't get one because you just received one. So I will see you tonight at 6 p.m. at 1444 Northwest 28th.
28th Street. Okay, thank you. And
Right
when
now.
you come down tonight, be sure and come to the educational part of the building. This portion of our program is brought to you by Robert Gates at 2609 North Martin Luther King in Oklahoma City. Robert Gates and his staff, they are ready to cut your hair. 2609 North Martin Luther King. Okay, hometown is located.
Cut your hair. Mom, you talking about Mr. Robert Gates and Brother Phil Gates. They don't just cut hair. That is an experience up there. I mean, I let Phil, well, no, you go in there yourself. You go there to 2609 North Martin Luther King Gates Barbershop. And Phil and Mr. Gates, they just don't cut your hair. There's no cutting. That is making you look the very best
They
that
have
you
a
can.
big sign in there, making people beautiful. Calvin, we have someone on the line.
Good morning, caller. Thank you for
morning.
being a
This is
part of
Will.
this, the Clara Luper Radio Show on a beautiful January morning, January 24th, 2004. And you know what? We're so happy you called.
All right. You ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Uh-oh, that voice sounds familiar.
You can't judge people by their wisdom.
You
You
can't
can't
judge people.
people by their relatives. You can't judge people by their relatives.
Oh, that's your right. You can't judge them by their relatives, because we got some relatives you can't judge
Wait a
them.
minute. Fluky,
Yeah.
good morning. Do that again just for me. I had my earphone in another place.
Oh.
Say it one more time. We
You
can't judge.
judge people by their relatives.
You sure can't, because I don't know anybody who don't have some relatives in the penitentiary. If you know anybody
Well,
who
man,
don't
I
have
got some-
relatives in
I
the
got a relative
penitentiary,
in the White House.
you got Don't you tell that
Don't
because
tell that
we are in
secret,
an election year.
Okay.
Thank you so very kindly,
righty.
and we will see you.
White
Hometown
Fluke,
is
he come up-
located at
He comes over with some good
23rd,
ones.
23rd and Martin Luther King, and they are open for your convenience. That's Hometown Grocery Store.
You can't judge people by their relatives.
You sure can, because we all have relatives in
Fluky,
the
you a
penitentiary.
mess.
Okay,
That's
we have someone else
outstanding.
on the line, Calvin.
Good morning, caller. Thank you for being a part of this, the Clara Luper Radio Show.
Good
You're-
morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
This is Coco Thomas, your fantastic reporter.
Hello, Coco. You fantastic reporter, you.
This week, I would like to talk about setting goals. If you want to achieve something, setting a realistic goal with steps will get you further than just thinking about it. Life without goals is like a race without a finish line, and the only person that can hold your goals back is yourself. What I hope that the youth is getting out of this is that the decisions you make today can have lifelong consequences, so choose wisely. Also, the NAACP Youth Council meetings are every Monday night at 7 o'clock. And I hope to see you all out in Radio Land there. This is Coco Thomas, your fantastic reporter.
Thank you so very
Thank
kindly.
you, Coco.
Someone is calling wanting to know the qualifications to get a scholarship, Clara Luper scholarship. Will be there this evening at 6 p.m. We are now taking applications for the 2005 scholarships. Calvin is quite interesting because the scholarships that we gave in 2002, those same kids are getting scholarships for the next year. They've done so well, and we are so proud.
Right, that is the
And
point.
that would make a total of $60,000 worth of
tonight.
scholarships
Ooh.
in cash that we have given this year.
But you know, the very first recipients had a tremendous task ahead of them. They had to go to the different schools. They each chose their own school where they wanted to go, and they chose their own subjects that they wanted to study. But they have done fantastic. I think the overall grade point average that these kids are going to be. No, don't tell them now.
Wait until the people
Wait
come
until
out there
6 o'clock
tonight.
tonight. Okay.
Yes.
But I am so proud of them. And then last year's recipients
Oh, they
have
are
done
beautiful.
the same
They
thing
are
too.
beautiful. They will be there to greet there. It's just like it's a family. They will be there to greet them. And Calvin, I'm so proud of my 30 scholars out to Oklahoma City University. I have 30 students out there that are on full-time scholarships, and I cannot begin to thank Oklahoma City University and that president and Dr. Hall and all of those for making that possible. And I'm happy to report that all of my scholars out there are doing well. And I would
you
also
certainly are.
like to report on Miss Black Oklahoma, because this year we are celebrating 35 years of Miss Black Oklahoma pageantry in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Tell them, Calvin, what we are celebrating, because I want people to get excited.
I'm
Well,
going
tell
to tell them
them.
I'm excited, and you're excited, and the whole city's excited about it. But then I still haven't fully recovered from the effect of the Martin Luther King Day celebration.
Okay.
And I haven't told the audience, and I haven't really told you how proud I was of you, one, for 6 a.m. making it out there to the Midwest City
Okay,
breakfast.
Calvin, you
Wait a
told us
minute,
that.
then.
Wait.
At 9 o'clock in the morning, you were there at
And
the
to hear
Historical
Maryland.
Society.
And Maryland did a terrific
at
job.
the Ralph Ellison Library. And then you walked from Ralph Ellison up to the state capitol.
Of course I walked through.
And then later on during the parade downtown, you walked that entire route. Mom, I'm so proud
we
of
are
you.
celebrating, Calvin.
We're celebrating, but we have a reason to celebrate.
35 years of Miss Black Oklahoma pageantry. Now beat that for a record.
I can't beat that for a record, but what I can do is tell you that Miss Black Oklahoma will be here. Miss Black Oklahoma pageant will be here. We're starting out Miss Black Oklahoma City pageants coming up first.
No,
We got Miss
not
Black-
first. It's Miss Black UCO.
Miss
that will
Black
be January
University of
31st.
Central Oklahoma. Okay.
Yes, we are going to celebrate. Join
January
us
the
in the
1st or February
celebration.
1st?
January the 31st.
January the 31st. Okay.
We
let's-
are celebrating.
See, you're so excited. We got our notes mixed up here.
I don't
So
have
we-
any notes, Calvin. It's
Well,
you.
I have my notes mixed up here, but I know that UCL will be starting their Miss Black.
They've already started. The young
University
lady tell me
Central
they have
Oklahoma.
16 Beautiful young ladies.
And one of those young ladies will compete in the state pageant.
Right.
We know that in Lawton. We know that in Tulsa.
And on February the 7th, we are having 3 pageants. But we are celebrating 35 years of Miss Black Oklahoma pageantry. Join us in the celebration.
35 years of anything sounds
years.
like that's older than Lexus is over there. But then the big thing about it, and the great thing about it, is that these young ladies will have an opportunity, along with their escorts, along with their parents, and along with you, to come and compete and to be Miss Black Oklahoma. Oh, what an honor it would be. I don't know. After 35 years of this, Mom, we've seen it. We've seen the young ladies come in. They are sort of like raw diamonds, and then they've been fined up, and then you look around and look at the things that these young ladies have done since, even if they didn't win the title, there are so many winners that have come out of the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of these young ladies. I'm looking forward to the pageant. I'm looking forward to the talent. I'm looking forward to the beauty. I'm looking forward to that most important part when they ask that question that sometimes can make the difference between the queen and the first runner-up. What would you do? What if, or whatever the question may be, and these young ladies are standing up there in their finery that their parents have worked hard to put on, that they've worked hard to get there. They got their new heels on, and they're wishing for their crowd. And then here comes one question. What do you know about such and such? Or what happened in there? What would you do?
Let's talk about the pages.
Okay, well, Mom, I get so excited about that. That is the part of the pageant that I really like. The beauty is good. The talent is great. But when it comes down to that one question that they have to answer in front of thousands of people there at the pageant, and they have to come up with an answer that not only pleases the judges, but also is accurate and up to date. So that's why we challenge all of the young ladies that are entering or planning on entering the pageant to make sure that they're up to date on their history, Oklahoma history, United States history, local history, the current events.
You're scaring my people away.
Oh, I'm scaring them away. I don't want to scare them away. I just want to be ready because they will be representing not just themselves, not just their families, but all of Oklahoma. And we've had some fantastic representations over 35 years.
35 years of Miss Black Oklahoma pageantry. Now, don't let anybody come up and tell you. They come up, they don't know about the 35 years. Those are people that don't know. Somebody called me and said, Miss Luper, I don't want my child to be in Miss Black Oklahoma. I don't want my child to attend the Soul Bazaar. I don't want my child in the NACP, but I do want your scholarship. Well, let me ask you a question. If you had the scholarships that I have, and you had people that have ignored all your programs, would you recommend them for a scholarship? You answer that, not me. Call me at 672-1220. I need your input. I know that the Simmons will be there tonight. All of the Simmons will be there. I know Mrs. Betty Wedgeworth will be the MC tonight. I know the pastor of the Temple of Full Gospel Church will be there. And I know that if it's all possible, you remember last year we were out to the neighborhood Missionary Baptist Church, and we know that pastor, Reverend Baker, and Reverend Wilburn will be there. Yes, but I want to ask you.
6 o'clock tonight, we'll be talking about the scholarships.
If you had scholarships, and you had programs, and then Mr. Gaylord has set up the criteria, and someone has never participated in anything in their churches, in their sororities, clubs, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, would you give them a scholarship? Now, call me. I want to see what the people say. 672-1220.
Well, let me start it off because I know what this one person would say. The Clara Luper Scholarship means something, not only in the black community, not only in the white community, but in this community that we call the world. That scholarship, you've got to go with it. And tonight, you're going to hear people tell what they're doing with it. Tonight, you're going to have an opportunity to see what they're doing with it.
Right.
But then we're thinking of the scholarship and the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant, but all of it sort of ties in. All of it ties in because you got to be ready. And the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant, the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant network really prepares you better for this world. And I would like to hear from some of the young ladies, some of the young men. You know, we have an escort program.
Yes,
In that, we
yes.
have the page program.
The escort program. When will the escorts meet, Calvin?
That has yet to be decided, but it will be next week. It will probably be Wednesday. The definite time, I don't know. I have to get with more of the escorts, but then Mr. Nero, Burley Nero, he'll be doing his best to be there, but it'll be Wednesday sometime, and we'll probably meet at the Freedom Center. That the escorts for the Miss Black Oklahoma City pageant will be getting ready to get together. These young men, when you look at the young men that have been involved in the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant, you find that it's not just about the women, it's not just about the beauty, but it's about intelligence, it's about handsomeness, it's about carrying yourself and knowing how to respect your women. Miss Black Oklahoma escorts know what they're doing. And if they don't know one thing about it,
We'll teach.
we'll teach them.
Okay. And someone else has called and they wanted to know if children have to have. That you have to have some common sense. And common sense means you have good grades. It means that you've done your best. It means that you've taken all the tests that's possible. Because we're
Ms.
going to
Lupe,
celebrate.
But Ms. Lupe, how can I be a part of the Miss Black Oklahoma escort or the page program?
In the first place, the page sponsor is headed by Mrs. Leola Ford, Miss Wilma Ray, and they have a lot of new people this year. I saw Gwen was there.
Gwen
Yes.
was there.
Roberts.
Well, maybe
Gwen
Mrs.
Roberts.
Ford,
I
Mrs.
saw
Ford will
Miss
call and
Mary
tell us more
Smith.
about that. Okay.
Oh, Mary Smith. Oh, she has a lot of new people that's working.
But we're
with her.
celebrating.
And we have a lot of people working on our staff. And in the Oklahoma City area, we have 36 people that's working on the Miss Black Oklahoma staff. They all met out to Maryland Hildreds, and they decided on what they would do. We would we are happy to welcome our new members, but we're going to keep our old ones. We have old people, we have young
What do you
people.
mean old? We have
I
mellow.
mean old in terms of age. We
Okay.
have people that's been with the pageant for 35 years, 30 years, 25 years, and very proud of it. And we would like to welcome and say hello to Mrs. Rhodey Roth, who joined that staff. We would like to say hello to Mr. Willard Tillman, Miss Ava Gardner, all the new people, Mary Smith. And I do nothing but hard work and no pay.
Well, more than that, Mom. You know, you work hard, the hours are long, but when you start working with these young people, there's something about it that you can't help but continue to work. And they make you work hard. There's some young men that have been in the escort program that I didn't realize what they had been doing and what they were doing to help make the program better, and I'm looking forward to working with them this year. And I invite those of you out there who would like to be an escort in the Miss Black Oklahoma City pageant especially, to give me a call. You can call me out here at 672-1220. You can call out at the Allstate office where Merlin has home insurance, life insurance, motorcycle insurance, helicopter insurance, life insurance, home insurance, any of your insurance needs. Give us a call out there, 843-0811. And also, if you want to be an escort in the Miss Black Oklahoma City pageant, or if you missed there, you can call 424-3949. A lot of numbers. But then, as a part of the Clara Luper radio program, we generally tell you, we make sure that you have a pencil nearby. We make sure that you have your pen working and a piece of paper to write down the numbers that we will be giving out on this radio show. We've talked about a lot of things, and we will continue to talk about a lot of things, but we bring you not goodness, but we bring you the very best. Mrs. Pollard over there at Black's Flower Shop, she has the best. Mom told you a little bit about it, but the fresh flowers for all occasions, the funeral flowers and sprays. She's located at 8485 Northeast 23rd Street. Give her a call, 424-5715. Mrs. Pollard, they're going to tell you that they heard about it on the Clara Luper radio show, live and in living color, right here, KTLV, your favorite radio station. Make sure you've called that friend and you've called that neighbor.
Johnson's Jardine is located at 1643 Northeast 50th Street in Oklahoma City. The telephone number is 424-4656. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. Last week, there was a birthday party
Uh-oh.
given for Mrs. Gloria Matthews.
Was it a party?
It was a party. It was a party that was given by her daughter, Edwina. I want Mrs. Matthews to call and tell everybody thanks. Mrs. Matthews, call me out here and tell everybody thanks because I know you're anxious to do it. I've never seen so many people together. They came all sizes, all colors, and from all directions. This portion of our program is brought to you by Soul Bazaar 2004. Calvin, tell us about the Soul Bazaar.
Calvin, tell us about the Soul Bazaar. I'm thinking about a scholarship. I'm thinking about
Well, I told you
you
that.
told me
I'd
about the
ask
scholarship.
You. I haven't had nobody to call me.
You haven't had. Okay, but I will tell you, I'll be happy to share with you information about the Soul Bazaar because it, too, will be celebrating a great year this year. It's 34 years of the great Oklahoma tradition of the Soul Bazaar. Now, it's a trade and industry show which will include entertainers, professional and amateur. It will include bands, professional and amateur. It will include seminars, fashion and talent show, art displays, musical, film festivals, various contests that are designed to I don't know. At one leg, 3-leg contest is a different contest, but then it is fun. You have to come there and be a part of it to see it. Those of you that can hop along on 2 legs or 1 leg, but the 3-leg contest is outstanding. Fidel and all of them remember that, and they really love it. But there'll be competitions and ceremonies. A part of the competition will be the AXO finals for the state of Oklahoma, where we'll be leading up to the national AXO competition. When will it be, Calvin? It will be March the 5th, starting off. It will be March the 6th. It will be there for you. Where? At the Plaza Hotel, 4345 North Lincoln Boulevard, starting at 10 o'clock both days and ending up around 9:30, maybe a little later, depending on the competition. But the Soul Bazaar is here. It's that time. It's Oklahoma's great show. If you need a job, if you're interested in a job, now don't come there wanting a job and don't have your resume, but come prepared. You're going to see some advertisers there that advertise on a radio show. You're going to see some companies there that need some good workers. You're going to see some people there who are hiring. You're going to see some young businesses that are springboarding it off there using. They will be using the Soul Bazaar as a springboard for their industry. We'll tell you more about it. You're going to hear a lot about it, but we want you to start planning now. Use that pencil, use that paper, and write down March 5th and 6th, 10 a.m.
You will also see Rollins Realty Company. And let me tell you something. Rollins will show you how you can invest and how you can buy a home.
Boy, there's
Rollins.
so many things we're talking about so fast here on the radio show, Mom. I can hardly keep up myself. But we have a call on the line. I know that they're ready to share with us what they want to share. I hope it's good, but it should
hello.
be good. This is Clara Luper Radio Show. Thank you for calling this beautiful morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Gloria Matthews. I'm calling in to thank everyone that attended my birthday party last Sunday night.
Okay, well, thank them.
Thank you. To Radio Land and all my friends everywhere. I want to thank you this morning for such a wonderful, wonderful birthday party that I had. It was just so beautiful. And I want to thank my minister and the elders and of the Church of Christ.
Who is your minister?
Brother Clyde Muse.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say nothing about him.
Brother Clyde Muse, I want to thank all the ones that helped assisted in serving the food. And most of all, I really want to thank my beautiful daughter for putting this birthday on. It was so wonderful. And I thank you so much. For all the NACP people that came.
The Miss Black Oklahoma people,
Black
too.
Oklahoma. And it was just so many so many people I'd like to thank. So I just want to thank all of you because I had such a beautiful, beautiful birthday.
Who was that lady that told us that she was your classmate or something?
Jerry Bashirs. I want to thank her. Jerry Bashirs was there, one of my longtime friends. And we went to school in Tulsa, and then we know everybody knew I went to school in Tulsa. I was in the 6th
What about
grade.
that outfit you had on, Mrs.
Oh,
Matthews?
thank you. And my daughter bought me, my daughter and some of her friends, one of the most gorgeous suits.
And what about that hairdo she was strutting, Calvin?
I don't know.
Beg your pardon?
Your hairdo.
Oh, Marie Donald Weekly gave me such a beautiful hairdo.
And what
I want
about
to
all?
thank her. And I want to thank my school, Tricia O'Neill was there, one of my schoolmates. We went to kindergarten together. She was there, and then there was so many people there, and I was so surprised to see the young lady there. Her son was in my child care center when he was 2 years old. I think he's 35 now. And she read it in the Black Chronicle. And she came to after reading about the birthday party. It was so grateful. She came and sent me such beautiful roses.
Oh,
She
wonderful.
loves the roses.
Wonderful.
And I also want to thank Black Flora. She was so wonderful. She sent the roses, and she's just been so wonderful to me all the year.
Elaine Pollard.
Elaine Pollard, yes.
Yeah, okay.
The Black Flora, she was very beautiful. And I'm sure she'll be getting on the radio program, Clara Luper.
Oh, she's already on. We've already talked about her shop and where it was located.
Oh, sure enough.
Mrs. Masters, everybody want to know, what are you wearing this evening to that big
I want to know what gifts she got.
Oh, well, what gifts I got?
No,
don't tell about your
us.
gifts.
Don't tell me that.
Okay.
But tell us what you're wearing this evening, because she's head of our hospitality department for the Miss
But do
Black
I just
Oklahoma
have to
Pageant.
tell you, or could it be a surprise?
I don't know. I'm asking you, because you know you do what you want
Well,
to do
I don't really
anyway.
know what I'm wearing. It'll be I'll be wearing something in leather this afternoon, though.
Okay.
I'll probably be wearing my aqua leather suit.
Oh,
my
I see.
black one. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Why do you stay with the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant?
Well, because I just love it. I've been with it. My daughter was with it, and all my grandkids, children, and so many of my little friends and the children that I have taught in the child care center. They were raised up through the center. They came on into it, and I just love the children. I love Miss Black Oklahoma, and I just love everything about everything's connected with Miss Clara Luper.
Okay. Well, thank you so very kindly.
Well, thank you, Miss Luper, and thank all of you. And I hope that I didn't miss anyone, because I thank everybody, because it's had just a lovely time. And my friend Bill Bosey Walker, thank her for all the things she's done.
Okay.
Thank you too, Miss Luper, and Leola Ford.
Okay. Well, you can't call everybody's name.
I can't call everybody.
So I'm going to say goodbye.
You forgot
to
my
you.
name, but
Thank
that's
people.
cool. I'm used to that's all right.
Okay.
My name's Calvin
Thank
Luper.
you, Calvin Luper, and
Okay,
Earl
okay.
Luper, and everybody. It was
Thank
such
you,
a
Mrs.
wonderful,
Matthews.
wonderful birthday.
We come now to a very serious time. It's a time for you to think about whether or not you're going to be a participant, whether you're going to just be out for the fun, or whether you're coming to the Soul Bazaar. We need your ideas. We need your thinking. And I'm so excited because we have a young man that's an artist. I think he's about 10 years old, and you will be able to talk to him next week. But we want you to attend the 2004 Soul Bazaar or at Plaza Hotel, 4345 North Lincoln Boulevard in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I want you to join me because we are celebrating 35 years of Miss Black Oklahoma pageantry. The contestants that are participating in the Miss Black Oklahoma City pageant are required to be at the church this evening. They will be serving as hostesses for the Clara Luper Scholarship reception. They will be there, and they are supposed to be there at 5 o'clock. Set your watches, contestants. And I do have some beautiful contestants. If you want to be a contestant, you better sign up, because after Monday, we aren't taking any more contestants in the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. Once again, I would like
Oklahoma
to...
City pageant.
Oklahoma City pageant. Yes, thank Calvin. I don't know what I would do without Calvin. Really.
Oh, I know what you would do.
I
Yeah, I
just
know
don't
exactly what you do. You still be bragging and talking about the
I
Miss
do
Black
have something to
Oklahoma
brag about
pageants
because
and
anytime
all
you
the
got
scholarships. You and Calvin is
okay,
just here. I'm just happy
people
to be
been
a
talking
part
about
of it.
all their friends. Well, my friends give scholarships, and how about you? I had a young man from Oklahoma State University told me he's going to give a stocking scholarship that amounts to about $50.
It probably would be more
It's
than
not
that. The
okay.
way
I want you to
the way
come
they go
tonight
through those
because the big
stockings.
question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to just do nothing? Are you
Well,
going to be happy? If you want to be happy, all you got to do is have more than your own children. You know, so many people just think about their children and their church. Well, somebody asked me, said, Clara, you always having something in somebody else's church. You know what? The church belongs to God, and I'm not married to anybody's church, although I'm a member of Fifth Street Baptist Church, and I've invited my pastor to be there tonight. And I know some of my members who have been with me for 35 years and 30 years will be there. But one thing about it, I want all my flowers, all my gifts, all my everything while I live. Because when I die, I don't want you coming up there with a bunch of resolution. I resolve to remember Clara Luper. You resolve to come on out this evening and help us celebrate. And incidentally, this is a day that various churches will be at Tabernacle Baptist Church. The time will be 1:30. I think the contestants are to be there at 1 in the Kappa Alpha Psi.
Oh, okay.
Those
Right.
are the participants in the Kappa Alpha Psi believe deeply that black folks, black churches should understand their history. And to understand their history, they offer cash prizes. And we will see, and I would like to
Whoa,
congratulate
Mom,
St. John.
okay, you kind of left me hanging there. The Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity will be sponsoring the Black Awareness Bowl. Is that what that is?
It's called Richardson in honor of the man that founded.
The Richardson Awareness Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
This will be at Tabernacle Church starting at 1:30.
Right.
And the participants come from the different churches in the
Right,
community.
and they invite all churches
And
to
what do
participate.
I mean? What are they? What will be happening? What is it?
They come on up to Tabernacle today at 1 o'clock and 1:30 and see for yourself, because seeing
I
is
thought you were
believing.
going to tell me a little.
I
more.
don't tell you everything. I know,
Tell
just
that,
some
Mom.
things,
Tell them
yeah.
that they got to know their black history.
They have to know when we were coming out here, you were talking about black history. What did you say, Calvin?
What did I say? I was just understanding the fact that if you don't know where you've been or where you come from, you have no idea where you're going. We hear that all around the world, but if you don't understand that your roots, then you're no telling what kind of tree you might grow. You know. But we'll see today.
I really appreciate that. Lady Ruth and I had the opportunity to join our Jewish friends, and we were so happy because they were singing the songs of their forefathers. And I know one thing. Until we sing the songs of our forefathers, we don't understand. I would like to ask the planners of the Martin Luther King parade to have that parade on the northeast side of Oklahoma City. I am so tired of going downtown, and I would ask all the white folks.
Are you saying that because of the long walk, Mom?
But I'm saying this because that parade belongs on the east side of Oklahoma City. And
Well,
we would like to see it come back. And those of you that would like to, I want you to contact Mr. Dahl, Mr. Milton, and all that, and bring it back to the east side, where thousands of people can stand on the east side, because I'm tired of making everybody else, and they don't think about us. I'll tell you a good idea. Ask them to bring the cat shows to the east
the
side.
cat shows.
Yes, they have.
Well, you know, it's ironic you should say that because there's a business here that's on the east side that organizes that, but the buildings that are available downtown at the fairground are the only place that can handle that. So that might be the reason the parade is still downtown. But Mom, I want to go back to Crutcho City. I want to go to Crutcho Public School, where on Martin Luther King Day celebration
music. Did I enjoy it?
But I want you to share with us what you told those very young people about what they the challenge that the Martin Luther King Day brought to them.
Well, see, Martin Luther King is more than a day where people march and walk up and down the streets. It's a day of remembrance and a day of dedication. The future of our country depends upon Americans understand their commitment to Martin Luther King, and you can do it by becoming involved in positive things. Calvin, I'm so tired of seeing our people robbing, killing, and stealing. I am tired of it, and I call upon all our people. Let's not do it. The road has been too hard. It's been too long. It's been marked with blood and tears, and then for somebody to break in somebody's house. There were days when you would see young people and you'd be so happy to see them. You see them with their britches slopped down just like they don't know how have sense enough to pull them up. We've got to say to our young people, prepare for the future. And that's my message. And whether I'm ever invited to speak, I don't care how many times I speak, I say the same thing. Young people, stay away from drugs. Drugs are not your friends. Go down to the penitentiary and say, who's down there? Everybody say, well, we have so many black people. Why are they down there? These white folks don't have a gun on you making you buy drugs. They don't have it. And the judicial system, if you are caught with marijuana and a white person is caught with something else, who gets the longest term? Well, you ought to think, and I'm appealing to you. If I had but one thing to say to you, I would say, don't go down the road to crime. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Mom, you know, also, not only did you speak at the Crutcho system, but at the public school there in Crutcho City, but you were at the Salvation Army Boys Club.
Oh, that was beautiful. The Salvation Army.
You and the judge.
Judge Bass was
Roosevelt.
terrific,
Okay.
and Roosevelt Milton, too.
Okay. What did you tell those young
See,
people?
my message is the same. Stay out of trouble. Go to the top. The bottom is too crowded. Pull your pants up. Learn some words other than profane words. Don't be cursing. Don't be loud. Don't be, if you want to be a dancer, you don't dance in the streets just like you're crazy. You get you a concert so we can pay to see you dance. Well, anyway, Calvin, I'm inviting everybody to come out, and I want you to call me because you've been asking me about scholarships. Don't wait and say, Miss Luper, pick people. I don't pick people. The people pick me, and I appreciate all of you. I need your support, and I'm being very honest with you. Don't say to me, Clara, I want to help children, and you won't come out there this evening to see these children receive their scholarships.
Outstanding, Mom. Outstanding. But you know, I'm still a part of the those people who went through last week and went through the celebrating Martin Luther King Day. We heard a lot of noise. We heard a lot of speeches. Dr. Henderson was great. But then I think one of the highlights of the entire Martin Luther King Day celebration was there at the bell ringing. After that, when you were talking with, I hate to keep bringing it back to you, but I enjoyed your word. I enjoyed your words more than I guess because that's my mom. Well,
Calvin.
but I hate to brag on my mama. Mama, you were good.
Okay,
and I'm
let's
so
go.
proud of you.
Let's go.
Good morning, caller. Thank you for being a part of this, the Clara Luper Radio Show, live and beautiful
Calvin,
color.
and hi, Clara Luper. I'd like to say congratulations to both of you. This radio program is really an eye-opener, and I do hope that these young people will be sure to come out tonight for the scholarship program that will be held at 1448.
Wait a minute, 1444.
1444.
Northwest
thank
28.
you. Well, it's at the Gospel of Faithful
Full Gospel Church, yes.
Okay.
That's where the bishop
Well,
is.
I am Nancy Davis, and I'm calling in and telling all of the young people in high school and grade school to be sure to come out. And I would like to still invite you to a program that we'll be having. It's called the Miss O Bazaar. And that's March 5th and 6th at the Plaza Hotel. We will be crowning the Queen and King of Miss O Bazaar. And that's a big thing that I take part in because we have the Nancy Davis Scholarship, Nancy Davis Fashion Show, where we will crown the King and Queen from the high school and the Prince and Princess from the grade school. So we are looking forward to that big affair, And I want to tell you that I thoroughly enjoyed the Dr. Martin Luther King Day. It was a blessed day for all of us, and I sure enjoyed the parade. The parade was one of the largest that I have seen. So we have to really get out and go to these things. Even though some of us feel that we can't make it, but let's take time and show our appreciation for Dr. Martin Luther King and the many things that he taught us. And I enjoyed the fact that Dr. Henderson brought out the fact that Clara Luper had been one of the major forces working with the Dr. Martin Luther King breakfast. That breakfast was out of sight.
We want to know, will you be there this evening?
Sure, I will be there.
Well, ask the people to join us in celebrating 35 years of Miss Black Oklahoma pageantry.
Well, we would like for everybody to make sure that you come to the Miss Black Oklahoma City Pageant, which will be April the 3rd, 2004. And we were asking you to be sure to come and see the talent that we have in Oklahoma City. And these young people who are participating in the Oklahoma City pageant, they will be able to, if they are winners, they will be able to go to the city pageant, the state pageant.
You know, Nancy, I'm sitting here listening to you, and I'm thinking also not only the fantastic job Mom has done, but the job that you all have done together. And over the years, you all have worked together. You all have fussed. You haven't fought, but you've talked, you've argued, you've debated, but you've always made something positive. One thing positive that I think Oklahoma needs to be reminded of is what's happening there at Stillwater University, where they named a building after you at OSU.
That was one of the greatest surprise and one of the best honors that I could have ever had, because Oklahoma State University has done so much for me. It provided an education for me where I could teach school and that I could become one of the best home economics teachers in Oklahoma.
Okay.
And I'm just proud of
Oklahoma
State University.
I'll see you, you know, we are still upset with Oklahoma State University about that ball game. Well, anyway, this evening at 6 o'clock, as the Temple of Faithful Gospel Church, located at 1444 Northwest 28th Street. Bishop Thomas C. Ransom is the bishop and the minister and the pastor and the apostle there.
And don't forget, Miss Luper, that we're supposed to go to a dinner. Sister Grace Spain is having a
chili dinner. Oh, yes, I want some chili.
At Cage Sanctuary.
Okay, we'll be there, too.
Okay.
Well, we are celebrating 35 years of Miss Black Oklahoma pageant.
What a great honor.
Oh, what a great honor. How did you get it here, Clara? I was in New York City, and they needed somebody from Oklahoma City, and I was the only person there, and I got the job. Hello?
Good morning. Thank you for being a caller.
Yes, I just want to call and congratulate Clara Luper, you for being in the parade all these years and being a leader, such a great leader like you is. And I want to also congratulate all the people that's involved in the Miss Black American pageant, because if there wasn't anyone recognizing the beauty in the black females in the world, who would? I mean, we need somebody to bring that beauty out.
All righty. Thank you
so
much.
Well, thank you. Wasn't that sweet? Give me my words while you live. Can we have somebody else on the line?
We have another call on the line. We're running tight here. We're out of time.
No, we have 3 minutes, according to the clock.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We have, let me say this on behalf of the Jones family, Atkins family, Tillis, Freddie, Doris, Dorothy, you know.
Yes, and also Shannon Jones.
And Shannon Jones, that's what I'm saying. That we want you to know that the entire community is with you in this time of your troubles, and we want you to know that we are with you and we are praying for you. Mom, I got a little special right quick.
Okay, hurry up and sing that song.
Because it's a tough birthday for this young lady. This is not her 35th birthday, nor is it her 36th. But her birthday is coming up. Mary Boone, happy birthday.
Sing it
happy birthday, Mary Boone.
Sing it for Mary.
Happy birthday. Mary Boone. Happy birthday, Mary Boone. Happy birthday to you, and may you, may you have many, many more.
This is Clara Luper. Keep talking. Thank you, Russell Perry. Thank you, Betty Wedgeworth, and thank all of you that are participating on the program this evening. And I'll see all my contestants at 5 o'clock. Clara Luper saying, I do love you. Stay out of trouble. Bye-bye.
We'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the Clara Luper Show. Join Sister Clara Luper here each and every Saturday from 9 until 10 at your number one gospel station, KTLV. And until next Saturday, may God bless you.
And the views and opinions expressed on the preceding program were not necessarily those of AM Radio 1220 KTLV.
Father, I need your helping hand.
KTL.